Serpentine. This is top tier. This is definitely a product of quality. Feels incredibly real, breathtaking cinematography, which of course the setting helps. It makes the isolated rural America look both haunting and cinematic. The dialogue has sort of like a White Lotus sharpness, natural but cutting. At its core, it's a psychological deep dive into an abusive relationship, and the consequences, the personal consequences, and the patterns that we have to repeat those. And it felt very deep and an interesting choice of subject exploration. Done because it's complicated, but it's done very effortlessly. Yeah. The pacing is just right, letting details unravel casually until we realize she's in a program, and also how people around her confront her behaviors. And it's interesting to see that after knowing where they come from in the third sort of therapy session beginning scene. So yeah, I really particularly loved the moments where she goes out to scream and to release the emotions that she felt after the therapy session. Incredibly well timed pacing, just giving emotions the time that they need. I felt like I was with the character. Yeah, really, really beautiful.
It's very interesting that this film ended on a cliffhanger. The suspense is built up really, really well. You can feel that she was desperate to escape, and so she took any plan that she could, even though it led to something sinister. Now she's kind of stranded out into the middle of nowhere. It kind of leads me to wonder what happens next. How does she escape from this situation? She went from one abusive situation now, and she's in the next. Slightly different, but she's in the next. She's too trusting of a person. So, what does she do next? It's very interesting. It is kind of slow paced, but it shows what kind of a naive person she is, because she kind of is too trusting to build that. And these guys can get her trust because they act like they can, they're the whole world, offering her a sanctuary time and time again, only for her to end up in bad situations. It does lead me to wanting more for her. I want to know what happens next. How does she get out of this situation? Does it just keep repeating? Or is she going to be rescued? Is she going to have to hike to the nearest town to get out of this? She just stuck. Just what happens next? It's a great story. It's really well crafted. And it's in a great remote location. It's very well done.
This film was called Serpentine. This was an intriguing short. What set it apart for me was the excellent performance of the lead. She was often subtle in her emotions and other times expressed them fully. The storyline of abuse and also unusual therapy was quite compelling. I loved the nature shots of the rugged area and the remoteness of the echoing fields. The chill synth soundtrack worked at several points in the film, and the lighting was steady and professional. Great pace and directing. Well done. Serpentine. Check it out.